2016, man. That's all I can say. 2016 has been ruthless. And just yesterday, I was talking about, could we make it another few days, just 4 or 5 more days before the end of this year? Could we make it without losing someone else? And the sad reality is, no, we could not. So today, several days after suffering a heart attack, while on her way to London, Carrie Fisher has passed away. Of course, everyone knows her as Princess Leia in Star Wars, but she was a very outspoken advocate for people with mental health issues. She was very open with her fight being with bipolar disorder. She was very candid and very endearing. I don't know if that's the word I want, but she didn't have to do this, but she made sure that people were comfortable talking about it, even people who don't struggle with it, right? And the reason I say she didn't have to do this was because, it shouldn't be the problem of the person with the sickness or with the disorder to have to make other people be comfortable. But Carrie Fisher, with her comedy, with her levity, with her wit, with her words, with her writing, she did that. So she was far more than just Princess Leia, even though 99% of us will always remember Princess Leia. And that's a conversation in itself. Like, which Princess Leia do you remember? A New Hope? Do you remember Return of the Jedi? The Empire Strikes Back, or the Return of the Jedi? She was a different character in each, right? And she increasingly became like this superior leader, like this woman who could go in and save Han Solo. She was great. She was great. And 2016 couldn't let us keep her. Not only did we lose Carrie Fisher today, we also lost Ricky Harris, the comedian. Some of you may know him from Everybody Hates Chris. It has been, and this is for those of you who don't recognize him, his name by name, this is his face. He died at the age of 54 today. And I'm like, bruh, can we just get a break? Because I started naming names last night about all the people, and I left off some amazing people like that. I just couldn't even think of them all. Maurice White from Earth, Wind and Fire. I forgot to mention him. There's just so many amazingly talented people who have died in 2016, and it feels like we're on a watch. Like we're on pins and needles, wondering who's next. So much so that everybody is commenting on everyone is commenting on the fact that Betty White was trending today. And I'm not gonna lie. I think everyone who saw her name trending felt the same exact way. Like, holy shit, did 2016 get Betty White too? Like, because if 2016 got Betty White, I quit. Like, I don't even want to talk anymore. But she wasn't trending because thankfully she has not died. She is still alive. But one of the reasons she's trending is because there is a GoFundMe account. There's a GoFundMe account that has been set up by a man from South Carolina, and he just made another $123. He has a goal of $2,000, and the GoFundMe account is set up to quote, help protect Betty White from 2016. All right. I have to admit, like, in the middle of really sad news, this is brilliant. This is great. I love this. I hope this guy makes this goal. Right? I don't even care. There's nothing he can do to protect her, right? I don't care. It's just the idea. It's funny. It's loving. It's what we need in a year like 2016. But I've got to read his language to you because I really think this guy has got to be black. He said, quote, help 2016 catch these hands. If it goes anywhere near Betty White, if she's okay with it, I will fly to wherever Betty White is and keep her safe until January 1, 2017. Now, Assuming she doesn't want a strange Greek standing guard. Okay, there you go. Guard outside her door. All monies will be donated to Spartanburg Little Theater to help craft new stars of stage and to carry screen to carry the mantle of the legends we have lost this year. So shout out to this dude who set up this GoFundMe account. If nothing else, it made us laugh on a very sad day where we just keep losing, a sad year where we keep losing stars. And I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. That's the way the world is. All right, folks. That's it. We're already 10 o'clock. It's been a pleasure. I will see you tomorrow night with the interview with Professor Max Sikowitz and everything else. I think that's it. See you later.
The Benjamin Dixon Show is only possible with listener support. Go to www.thebenjamindixonshow.com to register for our blog, join the Progressive Army, and support The Benjamin Dixon Show. It's Ben Dixon! If you like this episode, be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Consider becoming a Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com/The BPD Show and support The Benjamin Dixon Show.